We have dreams. We have learned to achieve those dreams for the past years. Among those dreams, we are going to talk about Ah Taehyung's dream today. Here's a student majoring in art. She dreams about people show interest in her works and having those works publicly published. She went to an art college with such a big dream, but the reality was different. In order to get a job, she had to design what people wanted, not her own design. Also, the income was low, so she gave up drawing, which was her dream.
작품을 하고 싶은데 못하게 되는 경우는 거의 경제적인 부분, 안정성에 대한 부분인 것 같아요. 아직까지 이름이 나 있지 않은 그런 작가들 같은 경우에는 실질적으로 만약에 작품 100만 원에 팔려도 작가에게 돌아오는 거는 수수료를 다 제외하고 해도 50만 원도 들어오지 않는 거예요. 어떻게 보면 사회적 시선도 있을 수 있겠죠? 약간 불안한 직종같이 느껴지는 거 있잖아요. 불안감과 뭔가 회의감? 그리고 이 길이 맞는
We define young artists as who graduated from an art college between the ages of 19 to 39 and spend the time between amateurs until well-known artists. They want two things: earn money from art activities, show their style of artwork to the world.
But it's too hard to make money just by artistic activities. According to a survey of artists, 79% of young artists earn less than 1 million won a month. Compared to the standard median income, artists earn only 8,690,000 won a year on average. This money is not enough to make their living. In addition, there are only few places to show those young artists' work. There are not many ways to show their talents. Those artists lose their characteristics when they try to design what the market wants or what people want. This is due to the problem of the perspective on art. The social perception of the low value of art made the passion pay culture in the artistic world. As a result, it became a custom that artists would not receive a proper guarantee for their work. They are artists with no name and no experience. They don't know how to promote, how to commercialize, and how to approach to the public. This is a too big war for individual artists to overcome. Though they are overwhelmed by the war and lose their passion for the painting, this leads to a decline in self-esteem and depression. Eventually, they give up painting.
We emphasized with young artists' positions and wanted to help meet their needs. The needs that are able to make money from art activities and to show their work. We wanted to use their asset, which is their art skills. Also, we wanted to supplement their lack of skills in promoting and selling products.
We thought of coloring kits to meet their needs. A coloring kit is a coloring book with a set of lines, paint, and brushes. Coloring kit businesses such as people painting and oil pastel have become very popular recently because it helps relieve stress. Based on these modern trends, the coloring kit is thought to be marketable. So, we decided to produce a coloring kit with the work of a young artist. We met up with young artists named Ye Sisters, the founder of Soul Painting. We took note of the coloring kit they developed because the product looked very different from the existing product. Existing coloring kits on the market were inconvenient. People had to carry paint separately in plastic pallets. However, the product made by Soul Painting has a small amount of paint next to the paper, so there's no need to carry pallet.
However, there was a problem that the coloring kit took too long time to produce, making it less profitable. So we wanted to help the Soul Painting, who gave up this coloring kit business. So we made a much cheaper and more efficient machine with 3D modeling. We changed its working process. In the process of handwork, put paint on the paper one by one, in a way that machine doing all the work at once. As a result, we shortened the time that took to paint from 1 minute to 5 seconds per page. Also, we saved 30 million won that would have occurred if we had outsourced machinery. Therefore, we have increased productivity about 12 times and maximized the share of royalties to be paid to young artists.
After making up for the deficiencies of the existing business, we have laid the foundation for business model to pull along soul painting's business. Business model is young artists can do whatever they want. We, Art Young, fulfill the young artist needs so that they can do whatever they want. Young artists offer their works or designs to Art Young. Then Art Young manufactures these designs and put them into coloring kits. Produce a coloring kit with the completed design. Art Young promote and sell it to consumers. Art Young delivers the profit to young artists.
But it was very difficult to offer a reasonable price with maximizing profit. It was very important to maximize profit to achieve the business model of Art Young, which is made only for young artists. In order to do so, Art Young increased the profits of artists by increasing productivity. Also, we have created revenue distribution standard that young artists can take the largest stake. If the net profit is less than 5 million won, the designer who draws the design receives 100% of the net profit. If the net profit is 5 million to 10 million won, designers will receive 5 million won in profits, and soul painting receives 70% of the balance. If the net profit exceeds 10 million won, designers will receive 50% of the net profit. The soul painting will receive 35%.
Finally, we made a new coloring kit with this business model and revenue distribution standard. In this process, we worked with 5 young artists who are under the age of 27 and under 3 years of experience. They drew designs for 10 famous domestic sites in their own styles. Art Young made a funding with a coloring kit who are under the age of 27. Funding has achieved 1,594% of the funds total, with sales of 50,943,000 won. As a result, we provided royalties of 138% of the average monthly income of young artists. The funding was successful. Art Young provided an opportunity for 7 young artists to show their works to the public. We have received business support fund, a total of 17 million won.
수입 중에 제일 큰 수입이고 그걸로 어쨌든 작업실 월세 내고 재료 사고 싶은 거 사고 그럴 수 있는 어떻게 보면 홍보 방법이나 기획력에 대한 부분은 또 다른 부분이잖아요. 예술가들이 또 부족하게 느껴지는 부분들도 있고 근데 그런 부분을 또 채워주시다 보니까 거기에 대해서 되게 감사했어요. 청년 예술가들, 어쨌든 예술가들을 위해서 이런 기획이 있다라는 것이 참 감사했어요.
We're going to move forward to solve the economic difficulties of young artists, to increase the opportunity to show the works of young artists to the public. To achieve this, we will secure distributions channels for existing coloring kits to the tourist souvenir market. Also, we're planning to enter open markets such as Coupang and Neighbor Store Farm. We will upgrade the existing machine and make more to meet more consumers' demands, to improve the quality of the product, to ensure productivity.
We also plan to expand our product line, not just coloring kits, but to calendars, diaries, DIY frames, and so on, so that the public can meet various concept products that have young artists' own colors. And we'll hold a class to learn painting skills directly from young artists. And using the funding profits that are set aside for Artyom's stake, we are going to hold our exhibition to display the work of young artists. By doing so, young artists will have more opportunities to show their work to the public.
When you think of young artists, what images come up in your mind? Actually, art exists all over in our lives. Everything we meet is art. Like this, art is not that far from our lives. People underestimate art. People often think easily about the process of making art and doesn't appreciate true value. However, each of these works requires individual creativity.
We wanted to improve the fashion play culture in the artistic world. We wanted to create an opportunity to show the works of young artists and their characteristics. So we took a step toward improving the social awareness of young artists by providing a revenue distribution standard structure, and we raised awareness of the poor treatment problem in the artistic world and tried to improve it.
We, Artyom, hope that our beginning will change the society little by little. We got together for that beginning. We have just begun our journey to draw the dreams of artists. Artyom will be with them. Draw your dream.